think it was a very good decision by Canada to invite Prime Minister Modi. India is a very strong nation right now with the fifth largest economy in the world, probably the fourth largest. And to ignore such a big economy and a country from G7, I think was a mistake, and good sense prevailed. And I commend Prime Minister Carney that he has invited Prime Minister Modi. And I think it's the beginning of a very good relationship. There's been going to be a reset by Prime Minister Modi graciously accepting the invitation and going there. I think it's going to be a new beginning for Canada in the India relationship. But this election that happened in Canada and with Prime Minister Carney becoming the Prime Minister, I think the Khalistanis support and the Khalistani influence that we saw in the past, I don't see it happening anymore. Trudeau was a very weak prime minister, just like his father, and they had some kind of a agenda against India, and which is gone. That era is gone. The Khalistani influence is not there. And even with that, Khalistanis are a very, very small percentage of the population. Less than 0.01%. Majority of the Sikhs living outside India love India. They love Punjab. They want India to grow. They want Punjab to grow. And I think Khalistanis, I don't even consider them Sikhs. They are, they're not Sikh because they don't work on Sikh principles. And so it's a very, very small percentage, and I don't think they have the influence on this new government. Who, under the name of Khalistan movement, I think they've been doing all kind of illegal trade here. We have seen them involved in human trafficking when all these young youth who were coming to these foreign nations under the donkey route, they were being, victimized and then manipulated by these so-called Khalistani leaders such as Pannu. And they were then used for the referendum and other things, giving them false promises that will get you political asylum and all these kind of things. With President Trump coming, all this has stopped, and there are going to be investigations going on, investigating all these false immigration cases and these all illegal immigration, and I would call it human trafficking. And those things are being stopped in North America now. And I think it's going to have a big influence on Canadian immigration too, that all these, human trafficking, which was later manipulated and used for the Khalistani movement, is going to stop.
The world is passing through a critical phase, and the G7 meeting that is taking place in Alberta will be a great opportunity for the world leaders to brainstorm and come up with solutions to find peace. Our Prime Minister Mark Carney has invited Mr. Narendra Modi from India, which is a welcome step. There have been issues